Who's ready? I love the people at the front. You're my favourites. You might get all the attention. Welcome. Hope everyone can hear me. Can everyone see us? Good. Come up the front if you like. We're not too scary. My name's Leigh-Chantelle. My guest tonight's Raymond.
Nice to meet you all.
Oh, they can hear you too. That helps. So, my name's Leigh-Chantelle. I'm the president of the Vegetarian Vegan Society of Queensland. We've been putting on all these vegan food demos and the talks over this weekend. So I just wanted to go through what vegans eat. So the title of my talk today is What Do Vegans Eat? And we're just going to give a bit of an example of a few easy things and the vegan staples so that you can learn a few things about that. And Raymond is from Vegan Palette and he's going to answer a few vegan nutrition questions. So all the hard stuff we'll give to him and I'll just do all the easy stuff, okay? Because it's a bit late in the night, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, let's start. So I've been vegan for 20 years, just celebrated my 20th anniversary in January. And I went vegetarian 2 years before that. And I went vegetarian originally because I didn't want any animals to die, especially just for me to eat them. And I decided to do that after I made the conscious connection between life that once was and the death that I was about to consume when I was about to have a leg of lamb, part of a leg of lamb with my family one Saturday night when we always used to have roast leg of lamb. And I knew it was a lamb's leg because that was literally what it was called. And once I made that connection, I'm like, oh, I can't do anything like this anymore. Stopped eating red meat. After a while I stopped eating white meat. And then found out about the dairy and egg industries and how they're very horrific. And the reason I went vegetarian was for animals. Once I found out about dairy and egg industries, I went vegan. So that's 20 years. I've been running a website called VivaLaVegan.net for over a decade. And that was when veganism wasn't even on trend, hashtag on trend. So now it is, and there's a heap more people who know about veganism. And yeah, we'll just hope to share some of our wisdom with you tonight. Raymond, do you want to talk about why you went vegan?
Yeah, actually it took me 5 years to become vegan. I was the biggest meat eater out of all my friends. Whenever there was a seafood buffet and Versace or like Marriott or all those fancy places where you pay $100 per person, I ate the most. So I was really into quality and I guess the taste of food. So it took me 5 years to become vegan. I actually became vegan early this year in January or late December. So it's only been about 4 months or so. And it was a struggle, you know, because it's really hard to change quickly unless you know what you want to believe in, things like that. So my first occurrence was actually 6-7 years ago, and one of my good friends, she was vegan, and she told me if I wanted to go to a vegan restaurant. I'm like, no. Straight up no. I'm like, how can you have food without meat? This doesn't make sense. Just out of curiosity, who in the crowd is vegan? This is who I don't want to talk to. Who's vegetarian? Who's non-vegetarian? Yep. And who's curious about being vegetarian or vegan? No one. Awesome. Yeah, one person. Nice. Just so I know how to present this talk and what information to give out. So I'm a dietitian, practice in West End. I'll be talking to you about the little things like the minerals and vitamins that we require. Because once we know what we need to eat, once we know what vitamins we need and minerals, that tells us what nutrients and food groups we need to have to make sure we get those. But yeah, how did
between religions.
So you said it took you a few years. Why? How do you get from not even going to a vegan place to being vegan?
It was little things. I knew about because I was studying nutrition. You have to learn about all the different food diet types, right? There was vegetarianism, there was paleo, there was the lemon detox diet. there was everything. Now it's the ketogenic diet, which I don't approve of. And then there was veganism. So I was like, okay, I'll learn about it. Let's see where it goes. I didn't really think much about it because there wasn't too much government information. It was mainly all the vegan doctors like Bernard, Dr. McDougall, who was talking and pushing all the vegan information. But it was purely just friends that just became vegan for some reason. My biggest need is becoming vegan. I don't know why you're vegan. You used to eat like me, you know. But it was a stage. It took me about 4 years to have a really strong belief about veganism. And then the last year was just trying to be more vegan more often. Sometimes with a social circle when everyone else is eating meat, when there's birthday parties, when there's engagements, when there's weddings, sometimes with the pressures of alcohol it's hard to say no to eating. So during the last 18 months, it was probably I watched a lot of documentaries as well, like Corpse of the Nuts, Cowspiracy, recently What the Hell, that's going to be premiering. And all those other things that helped me understand what was actually going on. So I felt a connection with the animals having souls, treating them just like people. And then there was environmental aspects as well, so it's not so cold. But it was mainly social, so I had to say no to my friends because I would be a vegan for about a month. I see my friends. I would be a vegan for about 2 weeks, and then I see my friends. There's all these social circle events that it's hard for me.
I think it's also hard if you don't have people that you can relate to that are vegan, or not if there's someone, you know, that is in your sort of area and does the same sort of things as you do, or even looks like you. It's hard to see yourself unless you see someone like you that is vegan or doing the diet. And I just wanted to mention too what you're talking about, all the different food types and the different dietary things. Veganism is not just a diet, it's a lifestyle, it's a way of life that a lot of us choose to commit to because we believe in it for many other reasons than just health, and that can be environmental and especially animal related issues. And I just wanted to talk about some basic foods of what you could consume in your diet, and probably a lot of them you would hopefully already be eating. So one of the first things would be fruits and vegetables. So who eats fruits? Who eats vegetables? Okay, cool, that's one tip. You've got one lot of those vegan staples in your diet you're already having. And the next one would be nuts and seeds. So who has, say, peanut butter in the morning or something for toast? Some things like that. I love tahini or anything with sesame seeds, so that's awesome. So there's another tip. You already got another thing off on your list, which is nuts and seeds. And another thing that you could add to that is grains and pseudo grains. So for example, brown rice and polenta, cornmeal, which is polenta, barley, many other things like that. And there's some ones you might not know, like quinoa. Well, people know about that a bit more nowadays. Quinoa, there's amaranth, and teff even. I think that's becoming big at the moment, maybe. And there's so many things like that. And quinoa and amaranth are not really grains, they're actually seeds, but they're used as grains. So you cook them in a similar sort of way, like 1 cup of the grain to 1 to 2 cups of the water. So they're quite easy to use. And then, so how many people have rice? You know? Cool. So that's like 3 out of 4 already. And on to the 4th one is beans, legumes and pulses. So these things cover a lot of different things, including soy, so soybeans, and you can have edamame, which is like the raw soybean, which is green. If you've ever seen that when you go out to, say, a Japanese place or a Thai or an Asian sort of style place, they might have that as an entree. You can also have, one of my favorites is tempeh, which is made from soybeans. There's also tofu, and then we get into other beans. So there's lentils. What else? What else we got? Lentils, kidney beans, chickpeas, yeah, mung beans. Let's yell them out. butter beans, ballotti beans, so many things. And if you have baked beans, for example, if you really like baked beans, there's another thing ticked off on your list. So from those 4 things that I told you, we've got fruits and vegetables, we've got nuts and seeds, we've got grains, and we've got beans, legumes, and pulses. Who was able to cover all of those things just in what I just said then? So you're eating what vegans eat already. So it's not too much of a step for you to try and add these things into your diet. And it's really easy for people to do. And maybe it's just changing the way you think a bit too. So I know a lot of people just have the meat, which is the main bit of the meal, and then you've got a few veggies, and especially vegetables that are the garnish. So you want to change the mindset a bit, where it's the vegetables that's the main part. And you want to make sure you have all those things that I just mentioned in your diet. And I always try to aim to have beans, greens, and grains. So if you focus on those things for every or most of your meals, beans, greens, grains, then you'll cover a lot of those things, and you'll get the majority of your vitamins, minerals, and nutrients if you focus on those sort of things.
Welcome to the
And I thought I might just move over to you, Raymond, to ask one of the main things that I get asked 20 years later, and I just actually released a vegan athletes book, and there's over 100 athletes in the book, and something like 70% of them still get asked, where do you get your protein? And some of them have got very big muscles, so I think they're doing okay, I think they've got it under control. But what do you normally say, Raymond, if someone says, where do you get your vegan protein from?
Yeah, protein. It is a big topic, but it's not really a big topic. I guess Cameron, if you were here previously, he was talking about protein sources of vegan food. But simply, the food groups that you were talking about, that was perfect. That's like all there. I guess the only mineral that you need that's not included in the 5 food groups is vitamin B12. I'll talk about that later. Regarding protein, you have the lentils, so all your beans, lentils, chickpeas. Then you have your tofu, the soybeans, things like that. Of course, your collard greens, your broccoli, your kale, your spinach. And the last thing, your nuts and seeds. So you focus on just the core vegan food groups, it's all there. It's been said that if you look at the recommendations of the Australian Guide of the reference values, they actually recommend for vegetarians and vegans to eat 1.5 times the amount. When if you look at the research, it says there really hasn't been a protein deficiency. So research says you have to have 1.5 times. Research says maybe not so. If you stick to 5 serves of whole grains a day, 3 serves of beans and legumes, 1 or 2 serves of nuts and seeds, and if you can, 5 serves of veggies, your protein sources will just happen. There's protein in everything.
Yeah, there is, and it's in the amount that varies. That's the only thing, and it just depends what you're like. If you are a bodybuilder and you work out a lot, you might need more protein than just other people who are on the computer all day, for example, would need. And so, what's the main question other than protein that you might get asked from people?
For women, probably calcium. It's like arthritis, osteoporosis, B12, because obviously B12, there are natural sources, there are vegan sources, then we have animal sources. Iron, why am I feeling so tired? Why my low iron levels? How come I can't increase it? Do I need blood iron shots? And zinc. That's the top 3 that I get asked about. And energy levels probably, because when you're eating a vegan diet, sometimes you just don't eat enough. Because everything is so low calories. Unless you're going for the vegan junk food, and that's a different story, because that's all packed with oil and things like that. But yeah, first thing first is I make sure that eat, and then I cook through all the other nutrients.
And so what's the thing that you would normally see? Is there something that jumps out other than what you said, if they're eating enough? Is there anything else that jumps out?
Probably iron's the biggest one. Iron and B12. and calcium. I can't really say because everyone has their different thing. What would you like me to talk about that?
Let's talk about B12, because B12 is a bit of an issue for a lot of people, and not just vegans. There's a lot of people in the community who are deficient in B12, and there's a lot of problems that you can get from having a B12 deficiency. So it's something you need to be right on top of before it happens, because sometimes when you have the symptoms, it's too late. So can you tell us why we need vitamin B12?
We need B12, I guess, for our blood, for our nervous system, a lot of sexual activities, and brain function, neural functions, and psychic signals. The scary thing about B12 is that once you have low B12, you can't go back. Unlike iron, you can help. With calcium, you can help. Once you are deficient, then you'll start to get irreversible brain damage, and so on. There is a bit of education that needs to be done regarding intake of vitamin B12. So who knows where B12 is from? What sources? Yell it out, I can say.
Front row.
That's bacteria.
Yeah.
In the soil.
So there's bacteria. That's the first one, bacteria from the animals. That's growing in our intestines, their intestines. We actually grow B12 from our own intestines, but it's not absorbed. It's so small it does nothing. The next one is yeast, so all your fungus. That's the second type of the B12. The third type is the soil. So when animals eat the soil, when you grow food, really rich soil, then that is B12 there. But at the moment, the soil quality isn't there. So no matter what we're eating, there's no B12 there anymore. There's been too much soil corruption. Yes. Then you have natural sources such as mushrooms and things like that. But with natural sources of B12, it's like a non-active form of B12. It can actually interact with the natural form of B12. So in other words, the best sources for B12 is actually from animals. And that's the only thing as vegans that we eat from an animal. You can buy nutritional yeast, right? Or you can buy like Vegemite or like yeast spread, etc., etc., etc. And it does say B12, but you can't ask it, like, how is it fortified? Is it from bacteria? Is it manufactured from so I'm not quite sure. Probably ask yourself.
I'd just like to add to that, there's a lot of vegan B12 vitamins and supplements on the market nowadays. And so you can have them sublingually, like sprayed under your tongue. You can have tablets. You can also get injections. Not sure how vegan some of the injections are. And in regards to nutritional yeast, there's vitamin B12 in nutritional yeast if it's added. So it's not just happens to be nutritional yeast. And in Australia, ours does not have B12. That's only in America. And what about, so iron you were mentioning as well? What would you suggest for people with iron?
The biggest thing with iron is that, you need to understand what foods increase the absorption of iron and what foods decreases the absorption of iron. And you see, and I guess eating foods that are also high in iron. So it's a balance of those three. And you find that when I've seen people through the door, people are not eating iron-rich foods. People are using behaviors that increase the absorption of iron, and they're also not eating the foods to increase the absorption. So you probably may have heard from the doctors, vitamin C helps with iron absorption. Every time you have high iron foods, so pretty much the tofu, beans, legumes, and all that greens, please have vitamin C. I actually recommend have vitamin C every single meal, just to maximize the iron levels. So when we say maximize, because there's like a fusion of when the nutrients come together, and your iron levels can actually increase by 2, 3, 4, 5 times of what the original iron content is. That's really important. And to the things that decrease iron absorption have, I don't like saying this, you have caffeine intake. So all those tannins and things like that, which is in soft drink, coffee, etc. So for all those added caffeine drinkers, I always tell them to lay off it if you do have low iron levels. Some alcohols also have nutrients that lower iron levels. Just have to look it up. I can't remember exactly what it's called. There's alcohol intake as well. And then there was the phytates, which is from the, it's just the skin of the nuts and seeds and all your legumes. Don't worry about that because even though it does reduce iron absorption, as long as you have vitamin C, it will reduce it all the way up. So the key thing is pretty much stopping your caffeine intake and having vitamin C.
And what would you say for vitamin C with meals?
What do you think?
Well, I would have greens
what
with.
has vitamin C?
I would have greens with anything citrus. So like I would have, say when I make my green smoothie, I would have lemon and lime with that. Or when I make a stir fry with say kale, I would have red capsicum with it. So they're the things that I would do personally.
Yeah, capsicum is great, walnuts are great, oranges are great, kiwis are great. All your citrusy fruits are good. They're your main top four: guava, capsicum, oranges, kiwis, and stick with the fruits, have it in combination.
And on the last one, calcium.
Calcium's another interesting one because we need about 1 gram of calcium per day on average, and it's hard because there's not many foods that's high in calcium. And you may have heard on Facebook, there was ABC Channel 9, there was a dietitian who was...
The dietitian, and they had something to do with the dairy industry.
Yeah. And they were like, what's a good source of calcium, etc. There is a little bit of truth to that because unless you're drinking plant milk that is fortified with calcium 4 times a day, you will not meet your calcium needs. And what's scary about calcium is that calcium is responsible for a lot of our everyday goals. I can't remember exactly, but if we do not get enough calcium to meet the activity of our body, the calcium is actually secreted from our teeth and our bones. And that's when osteoporosis and arthritis starts to come in. And there was a research actually, and it said that vegetarians and vegans are actually have a 10% higher risk to get arthritis and osteoporosis compared to non-vegetarians. That's probably purely because of that.
There's also a lot of studies that would say the opposite. So I guess it just depends on the source. Dairy is better or not, maybe?
But in a summary, please have your plant milk that's fortified with calcium. 1 serving, 250 mils is about 200 milligrams, about 4 servings of plant milk a day with all your other.
And greens are also great.
Yeah.
Queensland World Dance Academy.
But
The Academy was established by Ms. Susan
unless you're having
Wade,
5
and they have
servings of
supported
greens,
the festival
your
with
calcium needs.
magnificent
If you don't,
performances
then
every year, entering their 21st year.
But let's think about some fun ways we can have our greens, like a smoothie. That's pretty easy. You can shove a heap of greens in a blender and blend it all up together. And stir fry, I love a good stir fry with heaps of greens. What's some other ideas?
今天晚上他们第一个表演是荷花舞。
Let us now welcome Queensland World Dance Academy in their first dance performance of the evening, the Lotus.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you...
Tofu, if as long as it's made in the right way.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Tofu has calcium.
So tofu, did you
We
want
have frozen greens to all our soup, so we
Oh,
just
yeah.
keep it in the freezer and always wraps the kale, spinach, and sear into soups.
So yeah, always have greens on hand, and whatever you're making, just put in a handful or 2 of it, and it's always good to try to have more greens in every meal. That's one of the things that's really important. let's talk about our favourite foods. Why don't we do that? So I think greens are awesome, like say kale,
Kale's good.
spinach. I love baby spinach leaves.
What you said before, edamame.
Edamame, yeah.
Have that as well.
Yeah.
So nice.
And that's high in protein too.
It is.
Yeah.
Protein, calcium, well, not high, but there is some there.
And berries, I love berries. I like frozen berries in my smoothies. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Quinoa, one of my faves. Chia. I have chia seeds. So every morning, I might tell you what I would normally eat. So every morning I make the chia pudding. I don't make it every morning. I make it in bulk and then I eat it every morning. So there's 1 litre of, I use brown rice milk, and I have a cup of chia seeds, and I have a cup of oats just to add some more protein to it of the morning. And I just mix that all through. I let it sit for say half an hour, and then I have say a pack, maybe 400, 500 grams of frozen berries, and I add that to it, mix it in, and then that's ready for my week. And when I eat it, I can add some cacao nibs, some coconut flakes, some pepitas or pumpkin seeds, and sometimes I make my own coconut yogurt too, so might add a bit of that to that every now and then. And what do you have for breakfast?
Well, I grew up as an Asian family, so our breakfast is the same as our lunch and dinner. So it's either rice, quinoa, lentils, or couscous. They're probably my top 4 favorite starches. But it's funny, you guys notice while we're dead, the calorie content of white rice and brown rice is like almost double. We found that out last week.
Does anyone have any breakfast ideas they want to share that they love? Scrambled tofu, I like smoothies. Yeah, smoothies are awesome. Yeah, I make a batch of like a chocolate berry smoothie, and I make a green like vitality juice as well. So I have my green juice every morning and chia and a smoothie a bit later. And I love tofu, scrambled tofu. Cam, you were talking about in the last sort of demo, and yeah, it's easy. Just get some sort of tofu, crumble it up, put some spices or herbs in it. I love nutritional yeast, rags or amino acids, or soy or something like that. Some chili always, a bit of turmeric, and some greens. That's about it. That's pretty easy. I like that one. Anything you wanted to add to that?
Well, recently I did a couple of cooking videos. I made a pizza that used cauliflower base as opposed to flour, just to get more greens in. And then I think last week I made a broccoli soup.
What a wonderful
You just cut all the
performance.
broccoli, you
The
cut
next
boil
group
it so
is
it's
the
nice and
adult
soft.
division of the
Blend it with
Queensland
like
World
onions,
Dance Academy.
garlic,
Their average age is 45
ginger,
and they have
and
undergone
also
extensive training to perform on
puree
stage
with
tonight.
coconut milk, and also the broth.
接下来的舞蹈来自昆士兰世界舞蹈学院成人班的舞蹈学员，他们经过专业的舞蹈训练，从入门芭蕾到成为可在台上翩翩起舞的芭蕾舞者。他们平均年龄是45岁。今晚他们将带来 Balls in the Spring。
Let us welcome the Queensland World Dance Academy.
There's I can't remember the brands. Does anyone know that they're green or red or yellow Thai little sauces you can buy? I am. I know that name, but there's another one I'm thinking of. They're only small. Who? Yeah, I don't think it's that, but they're tiny little Thai sort of sauces, red, green, yellow, massaman, curries, and they're all vegan. And I discovered them with a friend. We were just at a Thai restaurant in the valley one day, and just double checking the sauce was vegan. They said, "Oh yeah, I'll bring it out for you, show you what we use." And they brought us out, and we're like, "Oh, that's amazing!" And it's some of them are quite hot, which I like, but it's really easy. You just use that sauce, coconut milk or coconut cream and some sort of bean like chickpeas or tofu or tempeh, and just cook that all up together. You can add some greens if you like and make some sort of rice or anything like that. And I think that's a pretty easy meal and really quite quick to do as well. What's your favourite easy meal?
Very easy meal. If I'm really on the go, I just make the banana smoothie. Bananas, milk, plant milk, obviously. You have your, I put my flax seeds, my prebiotic powders, maybe some hemp seeds as well, and just blend it up. If it's on the go, I've actually tried a few rice cookers as well, and the cheap Asian rice cookers actually cook it the best and it's the cheapest. So you just get 1 cup or 2 cups of rice, use the same amount of oil, pour it in, and it'll just go. In about 10 minutes it'll be done. Take a shower, it's done. And usually on that you put nutritional yeast. If you get really lazy, you just put all the flavors in the rice cooker so it cooks by itself. It depends if I'm out of time or if I have time. But cooking in a rice cooker is definitely very good.
Yeah, or slow cookers. I know a lot of people use slow cookers. Yeah. And does anyone have any questions they'd like to ask?
So there's plant-based calcium, there's mineral calcium. Do you have any opinion on that?
I don't. What do you?
Well, some soy milks will say there's plant-based calcium added to this, and others will use a mineral based. I mean, is it all the same?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that one, to be honest.
I can guess what you're trying to ask. I think it's potentially one's from the actual plant source and one's manufactured. I think with anything, it's always better to go with the natural source. That's all I can say.
I've never seen any studies comparing that or anything about that, to be honest, so I'm not sure.
Do you have a theory when you do a graph comes to a high rates of the process? It matches pretty perfectly with high rates of dairy. I mean, it's unlikely that dairy is causing it, but is there other factors in the diet or
I'll need some research, but I'm actually struggling.
it's just wasting time to say the nice rates of osteoporosis and the nice rates of calcium consumption.
Yeah.
I've read those articles. It's very interesting.
There's a lot of studies that are saying places that have the highest dairy intake do have the highest rate of osteoporosis. So I think it's I think it's an education thing and it's mainstream media, and if you think about how the media are like, you have to have milk to have calcium, you have to have meat to have protein. And most people believe that, and most people don't realise that there's anything outside of that. So I'm not sure. That's just something long term we all have to work at bit by bit.
Do you have a favourite website for nutrition?
Nutrition, my personal favourite is probably nutritionfacts.com.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I don't know.
Michael Greger runs Nutrition Facts, and he's got an awesome book, How Not to Die, as well. Which is really cool. Yeah. And I like the people who wrote Vegan for Life.
Oh yeah, the vegan RD Jack Rose, yes.
Yeah, so the vegan RD, what's her name again? Gina Messina, yeah, and Jenny, and Ginny, Virginia Messina, that's it. And Jack Norris, and they're both medical doctors in the US. Registered dietitians in the US, that's correct, yeah. Long day. So yeah, they'd be good websites to check out. And what about, I know Robin Shooter in Sydney, she's got a good website, it's called Total Empowered Health or something like that. She's pretty good. Amanda Benham, who does Human Herbivore, she's local, she's got a good website as well. There's a few others interstate, but not too many in Queensland, so maybe that's where you can do some stuff, Raymond.
Potentially, yeah. I am building it.
mentioned your YouTube video channel before. Where could people find that?
It's a vegan palette. So palette like the artist palette, P-A-L-E-T-T. And you'll see cooking videos. I'm going to be pushing out articles as well, like the latest research in vegan nutrition and things like that.
And have you got a website or Facebook or anything?
Facebook is Vegan Palette, and website's veganpalette.com.
And you can follow my VivaLaVegan.net website. There's over a decade's worth of content on there, so there's lots of interviews, recipes, articles, blogs, how-to videos, things like that. And yeah, I'm across all the social media channels, so Facebook, YouTube, Google+, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, etc. And also come to, that's a few, yes I know. Come along to the Vegetarian Vegan Society of Queensland stall. It's just down in the merchandise section, number 27. We've got a big range of books for sale. We're at $10 each book. So if you want to find more about nutrition, if you'd like to find some more recipes, some recipe ideas, even some ethical books as well, if you'd like to learn more about why people choose to become vegan from an animal rights perspective. There's a lot of books over there as well. And yeah, come say hi to the stall. And I'm also giving a talk tomorrow, and we've got 2 food demos on Sunday. So if you've got any friends or family, love for you to share the word about that. And thanks for coming. Hope you've learned something. Thank you very much for joining me tonight, Raymond, and see you soon.